What's up, guys? Welcome once again to Surge, and welcome to the Hawken Open Beta. This game has been in beta for a while, actually. I played it a few months ago, took a break from it, came back, and it's still in beta. It will be free to play when it comes out. It's by an independent developer. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but basically free to play. It's a mech-based, class-based first-person shooter. You can see here in my garage, this is the mech that you start with. They have a lot of customization options. You might be able to change out the weapons. I think that just depends on the mech. Here we've got the in-game currency and the real money currency that you use. You can see here I've got, even though I've only got one mech that I actually own, you can see I've actually got two other mechs, which are test drive mechs. This game has a rotation of mechs that usually really popular mechs will actually get put into test drive, and you can use them until it expires in 11 days. But yeah, you can use it for a limited amount of time. If you like it, then you can go ahead and buy it, but it just lets you try out mechs before you actually use them. Here we can see that there's a couple of different game modes. Unfortunately, alright, sorry about that. The game crashed. It's still in beta. That, I think, is something they should have fixed by now. But, anyways, we're back. As you can see, there's a couple of different game modes. Unfortunately, the only that I have played, and the only that you seem to be able to play, at least consistently, is Team Deathmatch. Reason being is because you have to play a certain amount of matches in order to unlock the other game modes. So game modes like Missile Assault, which actually looks really cool, and Siege, which looks even cooler, you know, just unique, interesting game modes, you can't play because there's not enough people able to play in those playlists. You know, they've divided the playlist between the people that have played more. Later on, they're planning on having these 4 game modes as their primary game modes, and then I think they're going to add sort of like a wave defense survival, kind of like a horde mode type thing. But let's go ahead and jump in. And this is multiplayer only, multiplayer focused. And you can boost, you can kind of fly. Your weapons don't have ammo, they have heat, so you gotta watch your temperature. It's very team-based. You really gotta work together with your team in order to stay alive. You do not regenerate health, you have to stop and repair, which in a minute here I'll try and figure out how to remember how to do that. As you can see, by default, oh, I just got raped. By default, I got raped. Looks like a sniper took my ass out. But by default, you have 2 weapons on your mech. I think once you level up your mech, not your level, but your mech's level, you can unlock another weapon to switch out. But you can also see my HUD on my mech itself at the bottom. You can see my health and an ability, which if I can remember how to use it. Oh, that's spotting. Nope. Oh, there we go. So I've got a shield and a turret. So there's a lot of different. Well, I say a lot. There's quite a few different abilities. Anything from turrets to shields to repair, like deployable repair fields, things like that. Just a lot of small support things. There's a lot of different kinds of mechs. many different sizes, different roles, different health. Right now, this is just kind of the grunt, the basic mech. You know, it's the default. There's also mechs that can kind of go into a turtle stance, and I'm about to get fucked up here. There's a mechs that can go into turtle stance, and I think this is one of them actually, right there. I don't know, but they move really, really slowly, but they gain a lot of survivability. A Hawken initiate apparently. But you know, there's mechs that are super fast, but they die in like one hit. There are sniper mechs. There's just you know, all around their mechs. There's all kinds of different mechs. All right, let's get back in. As you can see, this game, you know, especially for an indie game and a game that's just in beta, this game has a really interesting, very nice art style to it. I really like all the visuals. I like the sounds, or you know, the sound assets are really good. The effects are really nice, and as it's in beta, they are optimizing it and making it run on a lot of systems really well. On my left arm, you can see I have a kind of just basic assault rifle, and I need to repair here. So this is the repairing. You really got to work with your teammates and get cover while you repair. And it takes a little while to repair. This guy's repairing as well, looks like it. Anyways, on my left arm, you can see I have my little assault rifle. And then on my right arm is kind of like a missile launcher, which I can push a right mouse button to fire it, and then push it again to detonate in midair if I so desire. Or I can just let it detonate on impact. I'm not even sure what the enemies are doing right now. See, that guy's in turtle stance that I was talking about earlier. So he's not taking any damage. You can see my little booster on the back. You can actually, I'll show you guys later after this match, but you can actually really change not only the aesthetics of your mech, but also you can change out like your radiator to change, you know, how much heat you gain, or you can change out just various parts. You can change out your thrusters. You can change out a lot of parts to that's a decoy, to change, you know, just tweak the functionality of your mechs and make them kind of your own. So if you like doing more damage but having more heat, then you can have that. If you like being able to sustain fire but not do as much damage, then you can have that. If you want to be a little bit faster, you can do that. And I believe there's actually skill trees for your mechs. So, you know, you level up not only yourself, but you also level up your mechs, and your mechs have their own skill trees. Whew, just barely scraped out of that one. And you see that little yellow glowing orb there. When you kill somebody, when a mech dies, I think regardless of friendly or enemy, it drops those little orbs, and if you stand next to it, it'll like siphon energy to you. It's like a little energy orb. It'll siphon energy to you and repair you automatically, just for basically, you teabag an enemy and he heals you. It's you know, teabag a dead enemy that heals you. It's pretty cool. There is a game mode where it's actually all about that little dropping of energy orbs, because there's a game mode where you have to collect energy for your siege ship, and if you kill an enemy that has energy, then he will drop that energy. And each mech class has a certain capacity for energy, so they can only hold so much. Adds an interesting dynamic to the game. The game is also it's fast paced, but at the same time it's still a mech game. So I think it's slower paced than a game like Call of Duty, but it's still very fast paced. It can get hectic at times. Although right now I don't even know what the enemies are doing. This is kind of, oh, that's what they're doing. Okay, time to run away into an enemy. Fantastic. One of the issues that a lot of people had with this game, and I think I kind of agree with, is that you have to spend so much time, so many hours in order to unlock new mechs or make your mechs better that it's paying customers, you know, with the free-to-play model, do have a bit of an advantage. Now, that's not to say that if you don't pay, you won't be able to get up to that level that the paying customers are at. But it would take you so much longer that you'd probably get bored with the game by the time that you got everything that you actually wanted. Whereas paying customers can have everything they want right off the bat. Which is unfortunate, you know. A lot of people have complained about the how the free-to-play model is in this game. But like I said, it's in beta. It's probably some gripes that people are having a little bit early, and that will hopefully be fixed later on. They'll probably change the pricings, change what you can get with real money, and who knows. But right now, you can actually go ahead and download it right now on your PC for free and play it and see what you think. Go ahead and play it, post in the comments what you think of this game, because I'm interested to see what are your guys' idea on the how they're handling the free-to-play, and if you guys notice any paying customers, yeah, basically anybody with camo, essentially. What you think if they have an advantage, or if you disagree with me, let me know. Damn. He's a level 25 sharpshooter. Of course he took me out. That's another thing. Because they can get the mechs so much quicker, you're going to be in matches with people that have had really high level, like high class mechs for a long time. So their mechs are going to be leveled up substantially compared to yours. And going along with that, actually, not only are you going to be paired with people that have had mechs for longer, chances are, because there's so little people, you are going to be playing with people that have just played the game a lot longer than you, paying or not. Let's go ahead and get out of this and go back to the garage. So you can see here, this mech is level 6. So these two start at level 1 because I don't actually own them and they're just test drive models, but I have used this before. So you can see my primary weapon I can actually change out for a different weapon. So if I want to have something a little bit faster shooting, a little bit more, well, let's just read the description. A short-barreled, rapid-fire weapon that excels at close range. Weakness in strength is compensated by low heat generation. So you can see this one, it does a little bit more damage and is a little bit slower, a little bit longer range, so about medium range for this. This one is a little bit faster and weaker, but has very low heat generation. So if I want to go for less heat generation and be able to sustain my fire a bit longer and be very good at close range, I would pick the submachine gun. I personally like to be a little bit farther, but that's just me. You can also buy with either in-game credits or real money another weapon, which it's just a rape cannon, basically. I've seen this one used actually, and it's I can say from personal experience, in my honest opinion, this is just a straight up better than the other two, which is one of the problems with the free-to-play model in this. You can get either a rocket turret, a machine gun turret, some sort of, or a couple of different explosives, and an EMP, which is really interesting. EMPs just shut down your entire mech for a few seconds. Here's for a support item, you can get a blockade. That's new. Repair charge, which you just drop on the ground and repairs everybody around it. A scanner, which lets out a scan and shows everybody on your minimap, all the enemies on your minimap in a certain radius. This does the opposite. It blocks the minimap of the enemies for a certain amount of time. A hologram, which you saw me duped by multiple times because I'm a fucking idiot. Here for countermeasures, the battery charge, basically, when you activate this, if you get EMP'd, it will automatically just bring you back up. So it's kind of like a counter to the EMP. Extinguisher, cooldown systems over time, and descrambler automatically counters the effect. So there is kind of an aspect of you know, counters to various things, and these countermeasures have to be refilled, as you can see, which I think costs in-game credits. Here is my actual internals, which I was talking about earlier. You can actually change the internal parts. So right now I have a radiator, which dissipates some of the heat. Here I can take away more weapon heat, but take away damage as well. So there's kind of trade-offs that you have to kind of take into account, and you can really change your mech to how you want it to be. Here you can see my various you can see my mechs level. So as you can see, people that have played this game for a long time, you know, decrease cooldown on their ability, their tow rocket, that's this rocket launcher that I was using, minus heat regeneration, accuracy. So there's a lot of just straight buffs just for leveling up. So it does give you better, it gives you an advantage, like a straight up advantage if you play more. Here you can see Fred. Yes, the horrible microwave head Fred. You can change out, make it not look like you have a fucking TV screen microwave for a head. You can change the dick, or you can change, what is it? Oh, the arms. Okay. You can change the arms, the legs, or I guess it's the feet. You can also change the various colors on your chassis, the trim lines. So just these little stripes. And this is the skill tree system that I was talking about. As you level up, let's go ahead and go back here. As you level up, as you can see, I got one at level 1, one at level 3. My next one is at level 9 and 11. So you can add, and these are just straight buffs, which is another problem I have with this game. But these are just straight buffs. You can go all the way down to increased damage dealt, increased damage taken, and increased walk, run, boost, forward speed. So you've got your movement, your defense, and your offense. One of the absolutely atrocious things that I've experienced is just the general walk speed is horrible, so I'm gonna put a point into that. You can increase your acceleration rate, you know, from going from a standstill to walking, or going from right to left, or anything like that. Just accelerating in different directions. You can increase the range of your radar. Oh, this is walk speed too. I guess there's some ones that are the same on each tree. But you know, these are all just taking more hits, pretty much, and dodging by the looks of it. But that's supposed to be over, whatever. And then just increasing your damage with everything and anything in the game. I really wish I could show you the exchange rate. I guess I'll put either an annotation or something in the description, possibly, of the actual exchange rate for these stupid coins, meteor cash or whatever it's called. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. This has been Hawken, the open beta. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to go ahead and download the game and try it out for yourselves. I strongly encourage you to please leave comments on what you guys think of the game. And what are your thoughts on how they could improve it? What do you think about the various things that I've talked about, such as the shitty free-to-play model that they've employed? This has been Mark with Surge. Please, if you would, if you like this, then please like it. If you don't dislike it, leave me a comment of why. And please subscribe if you like this video to see more of my videos. Every Friday, I will be doing more free-to-play games or just straight-up free games. And you guys should check them out. I'll also be doing reviews, first impressions, and collabs with some friends of mine. So look out for those. And you guys, all of your sweet little faces, you guys have a good one.